War leaves scars that few can see. But some stories are not written in reports. They're whispered in quiet villages between people who chose love over hate. In Wollo Amhara, a wounded man collapsed near a field. He was a soldier. He was from Tigray. They had a choice: walk away or save a stranger. One man stepped forward, a father. He knelt beside the soldier and whispered, "He is not the enemy, he is a son." He brought him home, to a small stone house hidden by eucalyptus trees, and there, a new story began. The man cleaned his wounds in secret, with salt, ash, and prayer. He couldn't walk, he barely spoke, but he listened, and in that silence, trust grew. The man gave him a name, Tesfaye. It means hope, because that's what he believed he could still find. The war didn't end outside. It moved like a shadow. One day, government troops came, asking questions, but the family said nothing. They hid Tesfaye in a storage room beneath old grain sacks. Their hearts beat like drums, but their silence saved him again. Days became months. The soldier began to heal. He still limped, but he started helping. He taught the children songs from Tigray. He fixed a broken fence. He carried water. He was no longer just a guest. He was family. Some nights, he would cry, holding a photo of his real mother and his brothers. The family never asked. They just brought him tea and sat beside him, because in that silence, they showed they cared. Then came the day. Everything changed. A voice on the radio said, "A peace agreement has been signed in Pretoria." The war had stopped. Tesfaye looked at the mother and asked, "Can I go home now?" She said nothing. She just nodded, with tears in her eyes. They gave him injera for the road, a clean shirt. The children hugged him. The father shook his hand. The mother kissed his forehead. He said, "You saved me. Not just my life, but my soul." And he walked slowly toward Mekelle. In Mekelle, a mother opened her door and saw her lost son again. She fell to her knees. He dropped his bag, and for the first time in years, they were whole again. He tells this story not to reopen wounds, but to heal them. He remembers the family who sheltered him, the man who called him son, the children who made him laugh again. In a time of war, they chose kindness, and that is the most powerful resistance.